Welcome to my StanStore community tutorial. Here I'm going to be showing you how to set up a community in StanStore. It's pretty easy to do, and if you'd like to follow along, you can click the link in the description to do so, or simply try StanStore for free. Let's begin. So, once you are logged in, what you want to do is go to My Store on the left side, and from there click on Add Product. Okay, as you can see, there's plenty of options that we can choose from, but given the fact we're going to be doing coaching calls in this tutorial, just making sure you're paying attention, we are doing a community, so let's click right here. Okay, so if you've ever created digital products with StanStore, it's pretty much going to be identical. The only difference here is going to be the community section. So I'm going to quickly go over the settings here. This is going to be what it looks like when someone clicks on your StanStore. This is just going to be like a call to action button to get them to the checkout page. And of course, once they check out, they can arrive at the community. So this is going to be a button or call out. I like call out. It just pops a little bit better with that button there. You can select your image. I'm not going to choose this specifically, but 400 by 400 is the recommendation for that, which would go right here. This is going to be the title, pretty much what's the name of your community. You could add a little bit extra, maybe like a benefit. And of course, this is going to be the call to action. So I'm going to change this very quickly. All right, so I put join the Marketing Island community, as you can see on the right. Get some of the best quick wins that you can immediately implement in your online business and join my community. Pretty straightforward, right? If at any time you want to save it and come back to it later, you can do that, but we're doing the full tutorial here. Let's click on next. And of course, this is going to be the next page. So once again, if you want to choose an image here, you can do that. So if you click here, there's actually going to be some others. So I could do something like, once again, maybe social media. Maybe this is going to be mostly based on YouTube. So just as an example, they don't have much there. Let's go with social media. Say we're getting social media traffic. You can search for these. I think something like this would be fine, just to make it look a little bit better, but kind of give you an idea. That's where the picture would go and that's what it would look like. So come join my community. So I'm here to help you achieve your goals. In this community, I will personally help you and then just simply add some bullet points. If you want to keep it completely straightforward like that, you can. If you want to add more, you can. Also, I've noticed that their AI does a pretty decent job when it comes to giving the benefits and kind of talking about what you can add. So if I click right here, it says briefly describe your product and what makes it special to your audience. So I'm going to do that quickly just to kind of showcase what it's going to look like. All right, and so very quickly I put this community will show you some of the quickest ways to increase traffic, leads, and sales with your online business. Obviously, you'd probably want to write a little bit more because the more you put, the more AI will be able to understand what you're going to be showcasing in your community. So a little tip for you, but just to use this as an example, I'm going to click on generate and I'm going to give it a second and I'll get back to you when it is done. All right, so I won't dive deep too much into this, but it talks about why you should join, some of the benefits, what you'll gain, testimonials if needed, exclusive offer, and if you're ready to go, a call to action. Not too bad, right? So if you wanted to use that, simply click on replace, and it's going to replace what was originally there. That's where you can edit it, make it sound like you a little bit more, change around some wording, some benefits, but overall, they do a good job when it comes to generating with AI. As you can see on the bottom title right here, once again, join my community. This is going to be join. You could do maybe like join today, something like that. This is also going to be if you want to do a subscription, you can do that. It could be a one-time payment. It could be a subscription. Once again, you can do price and you can do discounted price. Let's say this was going to be a subscription and you want to do discounted price. Say normally it was going to be $19.99 and discounted price would be $9.99. So it will show this right here, but if you scroll up, you're going to see you're getting a nice little deal. So $10 off per month. Maybe that was a sale, whatever it's going to be. So if you want to do that, you can. Recurring can be daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly, up to you there. And you can also do one-time payment, which I talked about. Pretty straightforward. Fields that you need here are going to be name and email. You can utilize phone number or add any other field, but like I recommend, the less amount of fields you have, the higher the chances of you are converting to someone purchasing. To give you a really extreme example, if someone came here and saw 100 fields where it was like name, email, your pet's name, your fish's name, the road you live on, your blood type, your phone number, this, that, this, they're going to be like, no way, man, I'm out. You can keep all that information. So just an extreme example. So I tend to like having higher conversions, so I have the least amount of fields as possible, and I would recommend that for you too. Okay, let's click on next. Now, normally you'd pretty much be done if this was a digital product. That's about as straightforward as it gets. You will need to say connect PayPal and Stripe. I will show you how to do that at the end. But next, you're going to be on a community. If you've never created one before, it's going to say something like, create a new one and then go from there. I've already opened it before, so I'm going to click on open. But what you're going to want to do is just simply open it and give it a name. So let's go here. All right, and so here we are. A lot of this is going to be pretty straightforward. Something I like about that, it's not super flashy, which means it's easier for you to edit, okay? So if you wanted to do that, you just simply click right here and do edit. Once again, there's going to be some more images here. Let's just say, once again, we want to do social media. Let's look for something that we could use here. Maybe something like this, kind of related. I think it looks a little bit better. You can reposition it too if needed. It's going to be resources and my products, but we'll do one at a time. Let's say you want to introduce yourself to your community. You also have categories as well. So let's say, since this is about traffic, one could be, say, TikTok. Let's add a category. Let's do another one where we can do edit categories. We can add. We have YouTube. And of course, maybe another category could be, let's just say email marketing, whatever it's going to be. So, all right, so if you wanted to introduce yourself to the community, what you do is click there, and ultimately it's going to look kind of like a Facebook post. We can do for categories here, probably say make sure you find one that's going to be relevant to this specifically. Like this isn't going to be email marketing. So if I did do something where I was introducing myself, I could do like edit categories, and I could just do like other, or miscellaneous, something like that. So let's say this is going to be other. Great. Howdy do. This is Peter McAllister, the father. If you've ever seen Home Alone 2, nice little reference for you. Okay, let's just do create post. Great. And there it's going to be just showcasing that. It's going to have the marketing island, the check mark, so official you don't even need a whistle. And that's going to be how you can actually go about creating posts. From this right here, it just looks like a Facebook post. And it's pretty cool how you can keep going on and adding to the conversation. You can write something, you can comment and go back and forth. So that's going to be how the community section works. Pretty much as people posting like it's a Facebook group, okay? About, in case you want to add anything right here, pretty straightforward. Upcoming webinars, once again, this is going to be beneficial if you have a webinar. You'd have to create it previously and then just simply go in and add it in, okay? Helpful links, once again, very self-explanatory. If you want to send someone anywhere specific that they can always see pretty much on the main hub, you're going to put it right there. The name of the link, the URL, click and save, and you're good to go right there. We have some resources. Let's click right here. Okay, and I already put some here just to kind of give you an example. All of your resources are free to everyone in the community. So what you can do is click on this right here. And once again, if you have any specific courses you would like to give away for free, you can do that. So you can go right here for add new resource, give your resource a name. So you could say like, software cheat sheet, something like that. Once again, if we wanted to change this, we could replace this. Maybe we can look for software, see if there's anything kind of related to that. Yeah, maybe Google, why not? If we want to keep that, I guess we'll keep that how it is. Brief description, some of the best software tools. And of course, what you can do is simply go here and you can link to it. You can obviously embed a video if needed, but this is going to be where you can attach files and so on and so forth, specifically by uploading them right there if you have an ebook. So ebook is here to download. Obviously write a little bit more than that. I'm just showcasing what you can do. This is going to be where you'd want to put like an ebook, but let's publish it right here. Okay, so if someone clicks here, they can go there. Ideally, let's go back here. Ideally, what they're going to want to do is download that. So this is going to be the section for resources. And last but not least is going to be products. So if you don't have any products yet, it's completely fine. When it comes to the products and the webinars, you just want to make sure you have one created in your StanStore account. Then you can easily integrate them, putting them in here right there, as you see. So all in all, it's pretty straightforward. There's going to be a section for managing members. You have My Communities, probably just going to be the one that you have at the time. And of course, some settings with not a whole lot going on in there, but it's something you can play around with. So that's going to be what the actual community looks like. I think that's going to be enough on the inside. So let's go back. And of course, we do have some other options here. You can add reviews. There's also going to be email flows, order bump, and affiliate share if you have the much higher plan when it comes to StanStore. I have the basic one. I don't have the higher one, so I don't have those specifically, but that's where they're going to be if you want to use them. You can also add customer reviews that are going to go here if needed, if you want to do that. But overall, that's going to be the community process. Let's click on publish. And perfect. And given the fact that someone would obviously need to pay for this, what you want to do is make sure you go to the settings section right here. And of course, once you arrive on settings, make sure you click on payment. And this is going to be where you can turn on Stripe and PayPal. I just have Stripe right now. If you want to add PayPal, you can do that as well. So you can accept payments and receive payouts. So nevertheless, that's going to officially conclude the Stan Store community tutorial. I hope that it really helps you get up and running. And of course, maybe if you haven't gotten to test out Stan Store and you were just looking for a place to host a community, you can click the link down below in the description and try Stan Store for free today. My name is James. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.